haven't lived in Spain for more than 20 years. For one hand, I never considered and never felt myself an immigrant. I never had this experience that many immigrants complain about, that you feel you are a foreigner here, meaning that you're a stranger and there is a space here that you're not included, you're not allowed in. I never had this experience. I always make friends very easily. In Barcelona, I had a very varied social circle. But at the same time, for many years, I had this feeling that I don't belong here. Not because I am a foreigner, but because it's not my place. And I was walking in the street, I was listening to the conversations of the people, I was observing the social behavior, the typical patterns of what could be described as national character. And I was feeling like, what am I doing here? This is not my place. I don't want to be here. But at the same time, I felt the same when I was in Russia. When I was visiting, I also was feeling like, what I am doing here? I don't belong to this society. There used to be a time when I felt like I can't find the place in the world, globally in the world where I belong. Where is the country I should live? I don't belong anywhere. I would argue that in order to arrive at belonging with life, at this awareness that yes, actually I do belong here, you first need to recognize the ownership that life has over you. You need to surrender control. You need to surrender to life. My feeling of belonging and not belonging shifted for me when I started experimenting with what we called here flow of life and living in flow. When we start flowing with life, when we start following the signs, reading the signs, and just co-creating with life, life brings you to those social circles where you may feel that you belong.